check.
I guess post-bye week, how do you feel like the offensive line is coming together for Washington State here?
It's been tough. We've had a lot of injuries. I don't think that's a secret. But, all that adds up down the road and experience for the guys who are having to play maybe earlier than they would have anticipated or coaches would have anticipated. So it's all going to pay off. And some guys are starting to get a little healthier and maybe able to play more or whatever the case is, maybe able to play better than they've been able to. So, it's nothing to sugarcoat. It hasn't been up to our standard for the last few weeks, but I think it's all going to pay forward eventually.
How's McCade kind of starting to mature next year?
Yeah, I mean, I've told you guys before, I think he's going to be a really, really good player. He's starting to see things a little better and understand what's going on a little bit better, which is, what happens when you start having to play every single snap of the game. So that's getting good, and he's understanding how to adjust what he's doing with what he's seeing a little bit better. So I mean, he's coming along just as anyone who's had to play as many snaps as he's had to should.
How was the morale held up during the losing streak? You guys still?
Yeah, everyone goes in every week expecting to win every game. Everyone prepares like we're going to win every game, and nothing really changes that. It's like, we have a 4-game winning streak, we have a 4-game losing streak. We can easily do either, so we're not really concerned with the streak. It doesn't mean anything to us. We know we can win every game, so that's what we're focused on week to week, and we can easily do what we did in the beginning of the season again, and we'll be in a better spot than we've been since I've been here. So I don't think that's really on anyone's mind.
You've been able to avoid injury for the most part this season. Any secret to that? Anything, or are you just
luck?
Yeah.
If you heard of that one, yeah. If there's some wood to knock on, I'm looking, but yeah. This looks like wood, kind of.
Wooden benches over there.
Yeah, not anymore. But luck, I think, is one of the bigger things, and I don't know why that is, or if there is something else to it, but I don't usually think about it. Just kind of keep going and playing.
Sorry, I brought it
No, it's all good. All good.
Washington State's had some defensive problems. What do you see in their defense?
It's the same sort of thing that they've been running, since I've been playing here, and I know they've probably had some turnover this year as compared to last year, but the stuff that they do is pretty scheme oriented, and when they're running it right, it presents a lot of problems for offenses. So I can't speak to why they've been having the problems they've been having so far through the season. I just know that everyone gets better as the season goes on, and if they execute what they're supposed to do, it makes it real difficult for an offense as well. So we're just focusing on what we see, the same stuff that we've been seeing, a lot of stems, a lot of stunts, and just trying to stop some of the movement so that bigger holes open up for the run game.
I was going to ask about that, how you deal with some of their shifting that they do pre-snap.
Yeah, there's different ways to do it, but a lot of what it is it really doesn't change too much. You're usually going to the same guys when they shift. There's certain instances where what we have called might not work for going to the same guys, and then you have to do a little bit more. But it's really just about trusting your eyes and trusting where the play is supposed to go, because if someone goes away from you, there's probably someone coming from the other side, or if there's a big gap that opens up, someone's probably about to fill it. So it's understanding that stuff and not panicking, because it's like any other defense. They're trying to get a guy in every single gap. They just do it a little bit differently than a lot of the other teams we play.
Anybody else?
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Go
you.
Bears.
Thanks, Jake.